हेलो बच्चों, आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं वेक्टर एडिशन एंड वेक्टर्स के कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स. एज इन प्रीवियस वीडियो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड एडिशन लॉज. सो दीज आर द टू एडिशन लॉज. फर्स्ट इज कम्यूटेटिव लॉ, a plus b equals to b plus a, both are vectors. And second is associative law. So how is a quantity as a vector quantity? Means the quantity should have magnitude, direction, as well as it should obey the vector laws of addition. So there are two laws, commutative and associative. So this is first problem. P vector plus Q vector is equal to R vector. Means दोनों vectors का sum एक resultant देता है. And if mod of all three vector quantities are same, then we have to find the angle between P vector and Q vector. So let's take the problem. Because triangle or parallelogram law is applied already, so we can write the magnitude of resultant as root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Now squaring both sides, I am doing two things. Squaring both sides, step 1, and I am putting Q equals to R equals to P because this is given in the question. So it is P square plus P square plus 2P square cos theta. Now this is 2P square. So P square equal to 2P square plus 2P square cos theta. P square common. Over here 2P square common. So this is 1 plus cos theta. Cut. This is half. So half equal to 1 plus cos theta. So cos theta equal to minus half. So theta equals to 120 degree, because when cos theta is negative, theta will be obtuse and will be present in the second quadrant. So how will be the geometrical method? कैसा होगा इसका geometric और diagram? This is P vector. It is another vector but having same magnitude, Q vector. This is not the favorable condition for angle formation, so you will draw this in the extended direction. So आपने equal vector को translate कर दिया. So now ये duplicate बन गए और आपके पास ये angle बनने की favorable condition हो गई vertex. So now this angle is 120. क्योंकि ये तो देखने में ही छोटा बच्चा लग रहा था. छोटा बच्चा means acute angle. So this will be the supplementary, and now this is proved with the help of problem. Now question number 2 is, can the resultant of two forces 10 Newton and 6 Newton be equal to these values? These are not options. तो सबसे पहले आप चेक करेंगे whenever F1 and F2 are two forces, what is the maximum value of their resultant? F1 plus F2 means both are in the same direction. So it will be 10 plus 6 means 16 Newton, and the minimum value of the resultant is F1 symmetric difference F2. So it is 10 minus 6 means 4 Newton. तो ये वैलिड रेंज मिल गई आपको कि इनका जो रिजल्टेंट होगा वो कहाँ से कहाँ तक होगा. 4 न्यूटन से 6 न्यूटन. दिस टाइप इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर नीट एंड जेई टाइप पेपर्स. तो आप जो भी पॉसिबल वैल्यूज़ बोलेंगे वो 4 to 16 ही लाई करनी चाहिए. सो दिस आंसर इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. This is possible, this is possible, and it is not possible. This is the way. आपको कॉम्पिटिटिव में इसी टाइप के 4 ऑप्शंस पूछे जा सकते हैं. सपोज आई फ्रेम अ क्वेश्चन same question, but I am giving you options as which, note down the question, which of the following is not possible. Question will be same and I am giving you 4 choices. First is 5 Newton, second is 10 Newton, 15 न्यूटन एंड 20 न्यूटन. तो आप गेस करो कौन सा ऑप्शन राइट है. लॉजिक है आपके सामने. द रिजल्टेंट शुड लाई बिटवीन 4 and 16 एंड ओनली दिस ऑप्शन इज बियॉन्ड द रेंज, सो दिस इज द परफेक्ट आंसर. Now the third question is mods are equal, and for this type of question we always start by the step squaring both sides. So squaring both sides, दोनों sides का square किया, identity apply की, p square plus q square plus 2 p vector dot q vector p square plus q square minus 2 p vector dot q vector, cancel from both sides, cancel. So this is 4 p vector dot q vector equal to 0. Now this is a scalar product. So scalar product is equal to 0 when both the vectors are perpendicular to each other. This comes under the step of dot product. So we can say that p vector is perpendicular to q vector, hence the angle between p and q is 90 degree. Now question number 4 is there are two forces and the maximum of the resultant is 16 Newton and minimum is 4 Newton. So we know if two forces are F1 and F2, then maximum resultant will be F1 plus F2, which is given as 16 Newton. Let it be equation 1, and minimum of the resultant is shown by subtraction when two vectors are making 180 degree angle. So this is the situation of two simultaneous equations cancelling. So 2F1 equal to 20 Newton. So F1 equal to 10 Newton. Okay, this will be the first case, and putting this value here we get F2 equal to 16 minus 10, that is 6 Newton. But suppose the situation reverses, because we don't know which force is greater, so might be F2 be greater. So if this is the situation, F2 minus F1 is 4 Newton and first equation was F1 plus F2 is 16 Newton, then this will be cancelled and we will be getting F2 equal to 10 Newton and hence F1 be equal to 6 Newton. So this may be the case. In next question number 5, the magnitudes of P, Q and R are respectively 12, 5 and 13, and if this condition is given, it means P vector and Q vector either in continuation and R is breaking the order, or P and Q are concurrent or co-initial vectors. So we can make both the conditions. Let this is P vector, this is P vector and it is Q vector. So this will be R vector resultant by triangle law. And if we want to convert this in parallelogram, we can translate Q vector over here. So this is also Q vector, and now at this point we can apply the parallelogram law. So this is again the resultant of this parallelogram, R vector equals to P plus Q. So according to this, the magnitude of R is given as under root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Now we can put the values of magnitudes k place पर 12 in place of q 5 plus 2 into 12 into 5 into cos theta and squaring both sides. So this will be on the left side r square and the value of r is 13. So this is 13 square. So 13 square is 169. 144 plus 25 is 169 plus it is 120 cos theta. This is cancelled. So in the left hand side we get 0. So it is 0 equals to 120 cos theta. It means cos theta is 0 means theta is 90 degree. I hope आपको 10th क्लास के ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज़ के वैल्यूज़ लर्न होंगे अभी कि cos theta is 0 when theta is 90 degree. In question number 6, again the same type of question. So if this condition is given, we can put r equal to under root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta, again squaring both sides and putting the values. So the value of r is 5. So it is 5 square. Value of p is 3 square. Value of q is 4 square plus 2 into 3 into 4. Try to keep this in bracket to avoid errors. Cos theta. So this is 25 and the total 9 plus 16 is 25 plus 24 cos theta. Cancel. So again we get 24 cos theta equal to 0. So cos theta equal to 0. It means theta equal to 90 degree. Okay, so how will be the figure? This is p vector. P vector is about 3 Newton and it is q vector. इसी को extend कर देंगे आप. तो यहाँ से इमर्ज हो रहा है को इनिशियल बनाने के लिए हम इसको क्यू वेक्टर बोल देंगे बिकॉज वी हैव गॉट दिस एंगल एज 90 डिग्री. सो दिस इज़ अगेन पी. और आप इसका रिजल्टेंट निकालने के लिए इस तरह से पैरेललोग्राम बनाएंगे. सो दिस विल बी द रिजल्टेंट. मेन डायगोनल से दिखाते हैं हम पैरेललोग्राम में. सो दिस इज़ आर. So based on this, question 7 is find the angle between P and R. So let this be the angle. The magnitude of P is 3 Newton and the magnitude of R is 5 Newton given in the question. So this is 5. So we can take cos alpha. So cos alpha equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So 3 by 5. So alpha equals to cos inverse 3 by 5. It is not necessary that you have to find only cos. You may find the answer by sin alpha or tan alpha. This is question number 8. Two numerically equal forces are given to us, means उनका magnitude same है and they are acting like this. So as we can see, this is not the favorable condition to make the angle. हमें उनका resultant निकालना है. तो हम resultant तो ऐसे निकाल सकते हैं just by the triangle law. मैंने ये incomplete side complete कर दी और मैंने इस order को break कर दिया because they are in continuation, but this third side of the triangle should break the order to represent the resultant. So this is the resultant. ठीक है. अब आप यहाँ पर एंगल की फेवरेबल कंडीशन को फेवरेबल कैसे बनाएंगे? You will extend this vector this vector. So now this supplementary angle will be taken into account, because now I hide this and this left part is making the favorable condition for the vertex to make the complete angle. So the angle between these two vectors should be 120 degree इंस्टेड ऑफ 60 डिग्री, कि आपको जो गिवन है आपको बिल्कुल बिना लॉजिक के वही एंगल नहीं ले लेना है, आपको हर बार चेक करना है कि एंगल बन रहा है कि नहीं. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ रिजल्टेंट, मीन्स दिस वे आर की लेंथ निकालनी है हमें. सो आर इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ पी स्क्वायर प्लस क्यू स्क्वायर प्लस 2pq cos थीटा. Putting all the values, r is unknown, p is 100 square plus 100 square plus 2 into 100 into 100. So this is 2 into 10 raised to 4 into cos 120 degree. Now cos 120 degree is minus half. So this 2 by 2 will cancel and it will introduce minus sign here. So this is 10 raised to 4, 10 raised to 4 means it is 2 into 10 raised to 4, because 10,000 plus 10,000 will be 20,000 and 20,000 is written as 2 into 10 raised to 4. cos 120 डिग्रीज माइनस हाफ. सो यहाँ आ जाएगा माइनस 2 कैंसिल हो चुका था. सो दिस इज़ जस्ट 10 raised to 4. 10 raised to 4 is common. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is only root of 10 raised to 4. So resultant is of again 100 Newton. I hope you would have got this problem because it has many concepts and which are important for next problems. Now this is question number 9. It is of new type. P vector, Q vector are given. We have to find 5 values. First mod of P. So mod of P or mod of any vector हम लोग पहले discuss कर चुके हैं. It is found by the distance formula. So first mod of P equal to square root of multiple of I का square multiple of j का square and then adding. So squaring and adding, and if it is minus then you can never take minus in the modulus because distance is always positive. So this is 6 square plus 8 square. So it is under root of 36 plus 64 means 10, and writing of unit is mandatory because its length will be measured in any of the physical quantities unit. Now second is mod of Q. So I multiple 4, j multiple minus 3. So put it like this: 4 square plus minus 3 square. So it is 16 plus 9 means 25. So it will be 5 units. So never put minus of the vector to find the modulus. Then third is P vector plus Q vector. So इसमें आप I को ऐड करेंगे, J को ऐड करेंगे. So 6i plus 4i is 10i. Then 8j minus 3j is 5j. Okay. Next D we have to find out P vector minus Q vector. So vector P is 6i plus 8j. कैप्स लगाए मीन्स यूनिट वेक्टर्स माइनस 4i माइनस 3j. अब आप सोचेंगे कि यहाँ पर मैंने डायरेक्ट स्टेप कर दिया एंड ओवर हियर आई एम राइटिंग वेक्टर्स p एंड q बिकॉज देयर इज़ अ ड्रामा ऑफ माइनस साइन. तो माइनस हमेशा हमसे गलतियाँ करवाता है. सो बी केयरफुल इन दैट केस. सो दिस इज़ 6i minus 4i plus 8j minus into minus plus 3j. So this is 2i plus 11j. This is final answer. And the last remains 2p minus 3q. Now I hope you can get it. 2p minus 3q means this is multiplication of a scalar by a vector, or in other words multiplication of a vector by a scalar. means vector 2 times हो गया, वेक्टर 3 टाइम्स हो गया और आपने 3q का निगेटिव वेक्टर ले लिया, मीन्स डायरेक्शन इज एग्जैक्टली ऑपोजिट. बट इसको वेक्टर फॉर्म में करते समय जस्ट टू पुट द वैल्यूज. सो दिस इज 2, वैल्यू ऑफ p इज 6i मीन्स पोजीशन वेक्टर है p का, माइनस 3 q का पोजीशन वेक्टर है 4i माइनस 3j. एंड नाउ we can apply distributive law. 12i plus 16j minus 12i minus into minus plus 9j. So this is cancelled and answer is 25j. Got it? So do this type of more problems because practice makes perfect. Now this is last question to be done my dear students. आप लोग करके देखेंगे इसको. So I hope you will successfully do it. In next video we will be sharing more and more problems. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.